Hip-hop since 1987.com.
And we're back live at Phillips Arena. Terrell Thomas reporting live, hip-hop since 1987. And it's the first game back here at Phillips Arena for the 2016-17 Atlanta Hawks preseason. And tonight is a special night as we have Unity Night as our Atlanta Hawks welcome the world champion Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, unfortunately tonight, the Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup will not be in the building. So Lebron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and the crew will not be in the starting lineup. But we'll get a chance to see some of the Cavs rookies. For our Atlanta Hawks tonight, the starters will be Dennis Schroeder, Mike Muscata, Dwight Howard, Kyle Korver, and they'll be getting it down. Make sure you stay tuned to Hip Hop since 1987 for a full recap, and follow Terrell Thomas for everything Atlanta Hawks.
Without our differences, we'd all be the same.
There would be no competition.
We'd all be the same height.
Wear the same uniform.
And rock the same hairstyles.
We'd all shoot the same way.
Dunk the same way. And celebrate the same way.
Yeah, different is good.
The Cavaliers and the Hawks call for unity and understanding.
We stand as one.
We recognize the bond that basketball builds across our society, bridging language, race, gender, and teams to create unity throughout sport. Tonight, the players of both teams will be introduced together by the position they play, representing how the bond of basketball brings players together. At guard, with your Atlanta Hawks 6'1", from Germany, number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At guard, with the Cleveland Cavaliers, 5'9", from Oakland, number 20, Kay Felder. At center, with your Hawks, 6'11", from Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy, and his first home game as a Hawk, Atlanta's own number 8, Dwight Howard. And at center with the Cavaliers, 6'7", from Baylor, number 21, Corey Jefferson. The head coach of your Atlanta Hawks is Mike Budenholzer, and the head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers is Teron Lue.
What a night here at Phillips Arena as our Atlanta Hawks move to 2-1 this preseason after a 99-93 victory over the world champion Cleveland Cavaliers. Although the Cavs didn't have their starters out there tonight, it was a full-fledged game, and the Cavs got it done on both sides of the ball. Hometown kid Dwight Howard finished with 26 points, an epic performance for his debut here at Phillips Arena. Make sure you stay tuned to Hip Hop since 1987. Follow El Dorado. Make sure you follow Danny Digital as we'll be providing a full recap. And we'll be here on Thursday night as the Hawks host the Detroit Pistons. Make sure you stay tuned. Terrell Thomas reporting live, Hip Hop since 1987.
Can you just give us an idea of what's kind of going through you now after you played a game like that in front of your hometown and had a decent game?
I really didn't too much think about it. Just wanted to go out and be aggressive from the tip and just have fun.
You and Dennis seem to have a very good, or at least early on with the rolling to the basket. Is that getting better?
It's getting better. A lot of things we have to really work on. The pick and roll, making sure, I get a chance to hit his man on a lot of the screens. Just simple things that, we can fix, and that comes with time.
When you look at that game as a whole, though, are there one or two things that stand out to you that those were good things as a team?
As a team, I just think that, it doesn't matter who's on the floor. We have to approach the game the same way, and I don't think for the most part, we didn't do that tonight. I think from the beginning of the game to the end, we have to play the same way, Hawks basketball, and doesn't matter who they put out on the floor. You know, we have to do our job.
Dwight, a couple guys before the game said it was your idea to kind of have everybody lock arms during the anthem. Where did that idea come from, and what made you suggest it?
Well, it was something that, you know, I was thinking about actually before the season started. Just something that we can do that was different, but it was something I wanted the crowd to do as well. Just to show unity, to show that no matter what, Atlanta as a city as a whole, that we're together, and you know, we're going to fight for us to be together and united. You know? So that was just my only goal and mission, and I think as the season goes, our city will come together, and you know, we'll kind of be like the catalyst for all the other NBA cities.
And what was it about? You know, what was it in your mind that said, I want to ask the crowd to do this as well?
Well, I just feel like we got to put, you know, all our issues to the side, no matter what race we are, religion, you know, whatever it may be. Basketball brings people together, and when we come into this arena, we want to be unified. We want to show the world that, you know, no matter what's going on outside, once you step between those lines, when we come into Phillips Arena, we're unified.
Did you get a chance to look around and see that the crowd did it?
I actually had my head down. I didn't know what happened. But you know, I just glad we got a good win.
We talked a lot about this training camp on how competitive it has been, but can you just speak to the rookies? Because they look like they're going to make some decisions.
Yeah, well, the rookies have been great. You know, I think both of them, you know, they've come in and played great minutes every night. They're ultra aggressive, and you know, we really like that. You know, I think that as a rookie, you got to come in and be aggressive and kind of show everybody, hey, this is me. This is what I want to give you every single night. And those guys are doing a really good job.
And I have a question for you, kind of like taking it off the court and speaking of unity just a little bit. The election is coming up, and I'm sure you're aware of Donald Trump's lewd comments about women and chalking it up to being locker room banter. Being an athlete, how do you feel about that statement?
I mean, personally, I really didn't hear what he said. You know, I respect all women. I think they're amazing. You know, my mom, my sister, my kids' moms. You know, every woman that walks this earth, you know, is just special, and they should be treated as such. And you know, like I said, I don't really know too much about what he said or what he did, but we can't disrespect our women.
And have you thought about who you might be voting for in this upcoming election?
I joked around with my team. I said the United States should be single for a couple of years to find ourselves, and then we go back and get a president. But I'm not a politician. But the best person, the person that we need for our next president, will be the president. But despite whoever the president is, I think it's all of us as Americans to unite, and be together. The president is just the head. We're the body, you know, and the body has to be one for the head to be able to move and do whatever. So it starts with us. You know, we can't just look at the president. We got to look inside ourselves, look in the mirror, and change ourselves if we want a better society. You know, it starts with each and every single one of us.
What was it like the first game at home?
It was cool. I really didn't think about it too much. Just try to go out there and just be aggressive from the beginning. No matter if I missed or made shots, and just enjoy myself.
Has your comfort level grown? Are you still kind of, you know, getting used to where you're going to fit in with this offense, with this team?
Oh, well, you know, they asked me to do two things: dominate on offense and dominate on defense. Real simple.
All right, thanks, Dwight.
All right, y'all.
Hip Hop since 1987.com.